forever young. I want to be forever young. I hate this.
Why?
You do this for fun.
You're a good singer. You sounded nice.
Thank you. You should hear me try.
To sing?
Mm-hmm.
Do a solo right now.
A solo.
And actually try to do it.
Trying to think of what could I do.
Do the Star Spangled. My country
'Tis of the sweet land of liberty, of thee I see. I was gonna do "Linger" by Royal Otis. You like that song?
I love that song.
Yeah, you like the Royal Otis version better than the Cranberries?
Yeah, because I don't like seeing her bald ass head on my screen.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. I love that version so much more.
They really did it with that one.
Let me. I'm gonna turn you up real quick.
Okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. First, I'm glad you brought this up. First, I just wanted to say this is such a big deal for you, and
you don't get to flip the script.
You guys can all go ahead and unsubscribe now. So
it's over.
Yeah.
We had a goal, we met it, and now it's done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
this is retirement.
This is a good final season. The final episode of Still at Home podcast.
Yeah. Hold on. So I've brought facts and figures to this episode.
Okay.
So for those who don't know, when I started this podcast last summer, I had a goal of 500 subs, which we met. And I said if we met that, Rob Stant, the comedian and actor, would be on the pod, which he is.
I'm here.
And for those who don't know, Rob Stant is a stand-up comedian based just outside of Philadelphia. He was second runner-up for Philly's Funniest and has found great success on social media, amassing a substantial amount of followers on TikTok and Instagram. Rob is best known for his observational humor, stories about his wife and family, but also enjoys poking fun at himself and the audience. You can watch his special Bobby Boy on YouTube and listen to his podcast, Two in the Stink, on all streaming platforms.
I thought you were going to roast me.
No, so that was the internet's bio of you.
Okay.
So now,
you're going to do one.
Now I'm going to do my...
Okay.
Now I'm going to do my bio.
Well, if you're going to read my bio, read the updated one, but that's okay. I've done a lot more festivals since that one.
Here's my bio.
Okay.
Rob is one of my closest retarded friends. He has a gentle heart, quick wit, and makes every social situation 10 times more awkward. He has depression and anxiety. I don't know where he performs, and I don't care.
Okay, that's good. I like that. I actually have your bio right here. It says, Romy's leaving my house in 2 minutes. It's been a great episode, and I'm ready to wrap it up. I think I do better behind the camera.
Yeah.
This works a lot better at 9 a.m. when I'm tired and don't care.
Now at 6 p.m. we're both riled up.
At 6 p.m. I had a beer in the shower.
Yeah.
I slicked my hair back for this. What a fucking mistake. Because how are people going to recognize me, you know? I recently signed with this acting agency, and it's part of the story of my hair. Okay, so they went through a whole thing of like what your age range would be and everything, and she was like, for you, you'd
50
be like
to 70.
Yeah, she was like, for you, you'd be like, I don't know, like 35 to 45, and I was like, I think you mean 18 to 23. I think you mean 18 to 23. Yeah, like 18 to 23, 6 foot to 6'3", I think.
Yeah. Anything Hemsworth's doing, I could do.
Yeah, but then she was like, with your hair, you're really like puts you in like a niche, like you like, you know, like you're more of like a, because she was going through everybody, like for you, I'd book you for corporate gigs, for like a corporate commercial. For you, I'd do like, you know, like a food commercial or whatever. And she was like, and you more like a slice of life.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? She's like, you appeal to the masses.
Yeah.
I was like, so I'm the best, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm no agent, but I see you as a John Quinones "What Would You Do" situation. Do you remember that show?
Who?
Do you know John Quinones?
No.
John Quinones.
Probably if I saw him.
Yeah, he used to do an early 2000s show where they'd set up situations like a mom would bring her daughter to the diner, and the girl would go, "I want chicken nuggets," and the mom would be like, "We have food stamps. We can only afford a flapjack for the two of us."
Right.
And then it's like, "What would you do with the surrounding patrons?" And then there's always some old guy that's like, "I'll pay for her meal." And then they interview him. Oh,
okay. So I'm the old man, or I'm the guy who...
You're basic diner goer.
Oh, basic diner goer. Yeah, that's actually on my resume. I have party goer, bar patron, and another thing an actual role that I can't talk about yet, but that's on my resume.
You're pancake eater number 9.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I was number 8, and then I got bumped down. Dude, my acting teacher, really nice guy. He was like, he showed me his resume, and he had law-abiding citizen, reporter. And I was like, oh, I love that movie. You were in that. And he goes, man, fuck that director. He started going off. He was like, he was like, it was my birthday. I was supposed to have a speaking role, and he came over. There was a group of all these reporters, and he went, we have too many speaking roles. You, and he pointed at him, your background now.
Yeah.
So he got fucking bumped to background, and I was like, that fucking sucks on his birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Well, I did the one role that you know about that I can't talk about right now.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Which is so cool.
So
very jealous.
So I got on set, and they're like, here's the updated script, and my lines weren't in it. And I was like, oh, fuck. Did I tell you this? I got to set, and I was like, hey, is my character still, like, like in this? And they were like, well, he's definitely in this. I don't know. And I was like, fuck. So I was just like, of course, it was too good to be true. But then I got on set, and the director was like, hey, here's your new lines. And I was like, okay, sweet. New lines, new line. I got one line.
Who cares? It's awesome.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I've been using this room to audition and shit.
Yeah.
So I have like I move all like my extra shit out of here.
Just a casting couch?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, actually, I was wondering if you wanted a role later, but
yeah.
Your boyfriend's coming over later, so
Yeah.
I invited him. But I have like a whole backdrop and shit that I use for like
Rob
for
has a
self-tapes.
sick setup. It's
I didn't
very cool.
I didn't realize how much like effort goes into like self tapes and shit for acting. Like my acting teacher, he was saying like at one point he was working for like a production company, and he had to watch like 1,000 self tapes in like a couple hours, and he was like, I'm never gonna be able to do this. And they said, if the thumbnail looks like shit, skip it.
Right.
And if their slate is bad, skip it.
What's
so
a
your
slate?
slate is like you'd be like, hi, I'm Romy Rosner. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You say I thought a slate was like, unless they specify for more, they'll be like the last one I did, they asked for how close I am to Philly, my height, and my age. But most of the time, a slate is just your name.
Okay.
And so if your slate sucks, if you're like, hey, what's up? I'm Rob, they're gonna skip you.
Right.
Especially for commercials, because they want like. So you got to be like, hey, hi, I'm Rob Stant, and then you go into the thing.
I shoved Tide Pods up my ass.
Hi, I'm Rob Stant. I'm auditioning for Pancake Guy number 9. Have you ever had a pancake up your asshole? I have.
Hi, I'm Rob Stant, and today I'll be auditioning for a guy you think's gonna rape, but actually saves the day.
Yeah. I could play that in a Judd Apatow movie for sure.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
This hair's got to do something for me.
For sure. Rob
Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant about me. Let's talk about you.
No, it's awesome. And, but I want to...
I'm bombing.
Stop. I have some questions for you as my guest. Just one thing I want to talk about, that you've been on record saying white people are superior race.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you say that, and do you still agree?
So, what are you referring... No, you say white people, you don't mean... So Jewish people aren't included in that, obviously, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, I was just making sure you had...
Jews are basically insects.
Well, yeah, I was just making sure that you had the right quote, because it has been misinterpreted where when I say white people, it means all white
paraphrase.
people. Right, so I don't mean all white people are superior.
Yeah.
Obviously, a very specific one. Like I'm German, so...
Right.
And
look at us now, folks.
Look at us now. We are fucking breaking bread.
We're potting we're hiding from the Nazis. Yeah. We're potting.
Oh, you want to know something funny and also fucked up at the same time?
What?
So when it rains really bad, I have like a crawl space, and there's a sub pump down there, and sometimes when the power goes out, like I had a power outage, I had to go down and reset it, and it's like literally like I have to lift up a carpet. It's in my pantry. It's underneath like all my snacks and shit. I have to move all the snacks out, lift up a carpet. There's literally a trap door that goes in my thing. I literally had the thought like, if the world keeps going where it's going, like right now, this is where Romy's going to be hiding.
No, literally.
We're going to be doing the pod down there.
If the Nazis come back, which they have, FYI, they're just not in uniform, I'm going to call you and be like, remember that crawl space we talked about?
Hey, does your sub pump need a roommate?
Yeah. Can we make a soundproof sun pump where I can still podcast in the nuclear holocaust?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the crouched and uncomfortable pod. Welcome to the not at home anymore pod. Because
welcome to the My Home Got Molotov Cocktail podcast.
Yeah. The logo is just a fucking burning house. It's getting really dark.
Another thing I wanted to ask you, this wasn't a viewer question. This mostly came in, by mostly I mean all from me.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the funniest female comic you personally know, under 30, tall, brown eyes, and brown hair, and Jewish?
And Jewish. Is Jacqueline Blizzard Jewish? Close enough, right? I think she's a Jew. She's got to be. She's got to be Jewish. Let's see. If Gretchen Dietz dyed her hair,
No, under 30.
Under 30. Oh fuck.
Well, she might be under 30.
Well, haven't all the ones over 30 quit by now?
Probably.
Yeah, you're the only one still clinging on.
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
Ew.
Ew.
I feel like I'm in one of those videos. Attention, everybody! This man's here to meet a 24-year-old comic in my fucking basement. Gross. Ew, you can like barely drive.
I can't. I can't drive.
Oh, you can't drive.
No.
You and Jim.
Me and Jim, the coolest people you know, can't drive.
That's true. What is it with retards not being able to drive?
I have my license though. Mm-hmm. I have a real good.
Oh, you have your license at least.
I passed the test, babe.
Oh, that's good.
Passed the test.
There you go. Jim didn't even do that.
No.
Well, first Jim has to get to the DMV, and that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
He's like, man, an Uber's like $8. I've got -16. How am I getting there?
Jim always has no money, but always also has weed, which I find an interesting balance.
Jim has no money, but he lives the most interesting life of any friend I know.
Yeah.
Like he met the Undertaker with a negative bank balance. I was like, you're retarded.
Yeah.
He lives the life of a Make-A-Wish kid that's never gonna die. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's constantly doing Make-A-Wishes, but like, is this kid really sick? That's what it feels like with Jim.
He's make a bitch.
Make a bitch. Where's Gray West? Get him in here.
Gray West.
Can we fly him in?
Stop talking about comics we know. This is supposed to be about you.
Okay.
I've seen the videos of The Undertaker, by the way.
Yeah.
My boyfriend watches that stuff.
Your boyfriend, is he getting you into wrestling?
Kinda. It is interesting. I'm like, have sex with me. He's like, no, here's a 40-minute highlight reel of Mick Foley.
No, you need to watch Kane and Lita's wedding. Have he showed you that yet?
No, but I know that name. Mm-hmm. I know that name. He's like, there's 7 too. This is this part's crazy. I'm like, take your pants off.
I want to suck you off.
No, literally.
God, you need to talk. You need to like see. It's the opposite with me and my wife, where she's like, "Let's play Overcooked," and I'm like, "Or I could take my pants off and you could suck it."
right.
And she's like, "What if we like pretended to be stressed in a kitchen for an hour?" You ever play that fucking game?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Overcooked is like, okay, so you're chefs in a kitchen.
Is this the phone or the TV?
It's on the TV.
Okay.
It's a game for the Nintendo Switch. I think it's also like Netflix is doing games now. You can play it on there. If you want a game you'll probably like it because you're a chick, but like if you want like a cute boyfriend girlfriend game, it is a fun game. I'm not gonna lie, but it's stressful as fuck. You play as two cooks in a kitchen, and there's orders coming in, and you have to complete all the orders so you can get enough stars to go on to the next kitchen. And each kitchen has like different dynamics. Like there's one kitchen where like squirrels will run in and take your food, and you have to like all this. It's so stressful. And Britt's like, let's play that, and I'm just so pissed the entire time I'm playing. I'm like literally sweating playing this game. I'm like, we could just fucking touch each other.
Right.
Why are we not touching each other?
You're a man and I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like sitting in my boyfriend's apartment and I'm like, this is crazy. This is a real life man.
Right.
It's like a real life man.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
not the plastic ones I have in my bedroom.
I was literally holding my son the other day thinking this all started because I needed a prom date. Right. Like literally my buddy Tim Sislow messaged me. He was like when I was like 18, he was like, "Hey, have you thought of bringing a date to prom?" And I was like, "Nah." And he was like, "Bring Brittany." And I was like, "Okay." And then I fucked around and fell in love.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's
trapped
awesome.
me.
That's awesome.
Our first,
You're also your wife is amazing.
She's the best.
Elite.
She's the best. I came home today. I was helping my buddy vacuum this apartment complex because I have a baby now and I need extra money. But I came home and Britt was like, "Hey, he needs to be changed and fed." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I have to shower because I have to work later." Literally just getting hammered in my basement with you.
with a friend.
She was like, "Okay." I was like, "That's what I thought."
Yeah,
He's been so supportive. Like I'm like, "Hey, I know he's crying and everything, but I have to audition for a Wawa commercial downstairs that I'm definitely not going to get. Could you please watch him?" She's like, "All right." So
that I'm never, ever, ever going to get.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to ask you that some people sent in questions and there's a voice memo. Can we play those real quick?
Sure. Did you ask people to ask me questions?
Yes, in the last episode.
Oh, okay.
In the last episode, I said, DM me a question, ask Rob.
See, I was sleep deprived because we normally do this at 9 a.m. and I have an infant. So I had like probably 3 hours of sleep when we did that. That's why we're like, let's drink. You're like, let's drink on the next one. I'm like, okay, we have to do that much later in the day.
I'm like, are you different as a dad? Rob doesn't drink with me at 9 a.m.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, my drinking schedule's a little bit different, so it kind of fucking sucks. But other than that, it's pretty cool,
Other
I guess.
than that, I made a life.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy goes, "Thanks, Chris." This is from Chris.
Okay.
"Congrats on the 501 subs. Now Rob breaks out the whiskey and hostage maxed and clock in. There was a time where I used to threaten you that you'd wear a mask.
You did, and I was really scared you were going to show up with that. I would have worn it for like a minute for the bit, but
It would have been kind of a crazy look.
yeah.
No,
I have 1,000 subscribers. You can fucking do a grab my hair and be like,
I want to hog tie you.
Yeah.
Okay, It's written. 1,000 subs, I'm hog-tying Rob on the couch.
That's crazy because I'm going to quit at 990.
It's crazy because I'm going to quit at 990. Okay. Question for Rob from Chris.
Okay.
From subscriber 475.
Oh.
Cute. How tall are your socks?
How tall are my socks?
And prove it. I don't know what that means.
I'm barefoot right now. How tall are your socks and prove it?
But what does that mean?
He just wants to see my feet, I think.
Oh,
I'm not wearing socks right now. I'm not wearing socks.
Whoa,
see,
look at those toes.
I'll do what Romy's too big of a fucking coward to do. Look at these. Look at these. Pretty good,
oh my
huh?
God. You don't have a pinky no tail.
What?
You don't have a pinky toenail.
Yeah, it's not there.
Oh my God. Where'd you
I used to run cross country and it just fucking vanished.
Oh, I didn't know we were lying.
Have you ever okay. Well, this has been fun. I'm gonna head out. Yeah, I actually used to be really thin and fast, but it's okay.
Were you the thing that the cross-country kids used to jump over?
Okay, all right, yeah. Have you ever thought about killing yourself? That would be fun. You know how you take Xanax? Have you ever tried a whole bunch at once? I heard that's really fun if you take a whole bunch of them at once. It's probably a lot of fun.
So you used to run cross-country?
Yeah, you can't even talk, huh? Fucking bitch.
Oh no, talk about it.
I used to run cross country and I had something called runner's foot. And I think that contributed to me losing my it's there, it's just like a little fucking nub.
Right.
But my socks, I wear Pumas, so they're pretty low cut. Mm-hmm. And you guys got a sneak peek of my foot. There's a guy on Instagram who pays money for my feet every month. Did I tell you that?
How much money?
$200.
That's a lot.
I sent him like 6 pics and he's like, "Thanks." And I got to mail him socks tomorrow.
Front of your feet or the bottom of your feet?
The bottom.
That's so crazy.
I know.
Not even the tops?
No, just
to
the
me,
bottom.
The top.
Can you move the mic a little bit closer?
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I also have to produce.
Yeah, you also have to produce. To me, the top of the foot is the front of the body.
Yeah.
And the bottom of the foot is the butt and back
It's
of
like
the
a tits
body.
versus ass man when it comes to feet.
Bingo.
I don't like the bottoms. I'm not a big guy on that. It's coming from
Do you like feet at all?
a little bit, yeah.
Okay. What do you like
I'm
about
not like
them?
weird. There's like levels to this shit. There's fucking. I'm like talking like Drake now. No, I don't know. It's just like for me. It's like and I knew we would get to this eventually. I don't know. It's just like, you know how people are born and they're gay and they like cocks. It's like that.
Oh no, I'm not judging.
Yeah, no.
I don't kink shame.
What do I like about? I don't know. It's just like, imagine like what do you like? What do
do
you
you want to touch them, or do you just want to look at them?
I just want to look at them. I'll massage my wife's feet, but like there are guys who are like who like them like dirty and shit.
Well, they want to suck on them.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, it's a nice foot. I'm not like there's people who are like obsessed with them, which is strange, but
Yeah.
and this is all just a bit, by the way. I'm not being serious.
Yeah.
I just people were like, I don't know. For a while, it was just like it became an ongoing bit on Two in the Stink, and then now people like send me. There was a picture of Selena Gomez with her feet on Benny Blanco's face. Have you seen that? And it flooded my DMs. Everybody was like, bro, look, he's stealing your girl. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's become too real.
Right.
So now I'm just living the bit, I guess.
Okay. Fair enough.
But the bottoms are gross because you walk on those parts.
This is the dirty part. I'm gonna play this thing.
You're like, moving on.
Yeah.
Talking about anything else starting now.
Like,
Pop
okay.
those socks off, Romy. I'll rate them.
No, you pay me for that. Wait. Okay, so this guy wanted to call into the pod, like to leave a voicemail.
Okay.
But guess where he's from? He couldn't. Australia.
Oh no.
So he left a voice note.
Hi, Rob. I just wanted to know, how tall are your socks?
Yeah. Rob, what do you look like from behind the camera? Are you good, mate? I don't know.
He's from Australia. Nice. You got a good reach
Hey,
with this
mate,
pod.
just as a message said to you before, love the podcast. Real funny, genuine, authentic, no corporate bullshit or anything like that. Gives me a good giggle when you pop up on me on my Instagram. But yeah, keep it up, cunt. Have a good day. Bye.
Wait, there's another one.
In keeping up with tradition with the Italians, get this Rob guy out. What's this guy look like? We need to see what Rob looks like. Hashtag get your Rob out now.
Hashtag get your Rob out.
Yeah.
Nice. This is what I look like.
Yeah.
They already know. They already fucking know.
Yeah, right. Do you think that people... Do you think your voice matches what you look like? Do you think people are going to be shocked? You're covered in tats.
Yeah.
You've
I
got glasses. You've got long hair.
I don't know, because I do have long hair. I have it up right now because I just showered. But
Oh, thank you for that.
oh, I never do that in the mornings. You always give me my funkiest and my tired. This is
I
like,
see her. I go, whoa.
yeah.
Hey, I turn into who's the guy and everything? Hey,
I think, I don't know what that means. I don't know I have no idea what you're talking about. But anyway, back to me. Does my voice sound like what I look like? I don't know, because when I first called the fucking acting place I wanted to work with, when they answered the phone, they went, "You have a really nice voice. Have you considered voice acting?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "You should consider it." And I was like, "Okay, so maybe I have a nice voice, but
I think
my tattoos, I feel like I definitely should be talking more like, yeah. So I was at the 7-Eleven the other day, and the line was fucking crazy. I couldn't even. I don't know why I'm Brooklyn, but like I feel like I should be like more degenerate speaking. It's just so funny. Like
your tattoos give used to in the basement.
Yo,
dickhead.
Yo, it's $5 this Saturday. Get in.
Do you go to the tailgate?
$5 cover. Yo, who's coming over?
Come on.
Who's coming over?
Come on.
Yo, Sixers in Game 6, bro. Come on over.
Saquon Barkley's gonna save us.
My mom said I can have the basement for the night. Come on over.
For the night.
For the night.
We're gonna find some fucking fine tens at the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I got a couple. My sister's girlfriends are coming over. They're all 18 finally. That's what my tattoos are like. That's why I look like I should talk like. Well, it's fun.
One's 32, but she's cool.
Yeah, one of them's 32, and like honestly, after a couple beers, she's pretty cool. It was when we were at the hospital when my baby was being born. Britt's like if you put me and Britt next to each other, you'd be like, how, right? It's just a fact. She's just so beautiful now.
It looks like caretaker and
right.
and problem.
Right. You would think that I'm the billionaire or I'm the breadwinner in this, when in reality it's her.
Yeah.
But like we were at the like the hospital and the baby, the baby's on the way and everything. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm a nurse and everything." And they're like, "Oh, what about you?" I'm like, "I'm a comedian." Yeah. I'm just on my phone playing like mobile games, not even paying attention to what the doctor's saying. The one doctor, they were talking about formula where they were like, "Okay, I know now." They were like, "It's good for when you have it out," or breast milk. They're like, "When it's sitting out, it's good for 4 hours. When it's in the fridge, it's good for 4 days. And when it's in the freezer, it's good for 4 months." And she goes, 4, 4, 4. Can you remember that? And she's talking to my wife.
Oh, yeah.
And she goes, "Yeah, I can remember that." And then she goes, "How about you, Dad?" And I'm literally playing games on my phone. And I go, "Huh?" And she goes, 4, 4, 4. And I go, "Oh yeah, my lucky numbers." And she goes, "Lucky numbers." Okay, that's what she sounded like. Obviously,
what was she? Say the race of the accent you just did.
Real blonde white woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You did Asian.
No, you're just imagining that.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I was going for something else, but I haven't warmed up. See, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, cinnamon, synonym.
Ugh, if you get like method, I can't.
No.
Hold on. So I want to ask this. Before preparing to have you on as my guest, I Googled what to ask stupid people for questions.
Cool.
What weighs more, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers?
Your ass. How about that?
That's a good thing.
No, I'm just kidding. A ton of bricks or a ton of feathers. Obviously, they weigh the same.
Yeah, good for you, Rob.
Thank you.
You know what's crazy?
What to ask stupid people? That's crazy. Can stupid people produce your podcast? Can stupid people get you to the point where it reaches Australia and you have 500 subscribers and you have a funny episode for once? That's crazy. Man, what other dumbass questions do you have, you fucking Jew?
It's fun.
I just get super anti-Semitic.
It's funny because we should call this episode Who Went to College and Who Didn't.
Who went to college and who
Because
didn't.
if you looked at the two of us...
That's what I'm saying. I don't look like...
You don't look like... And
no.
Rob is also super fucking smart. Like, you went to school for video game design?
I learned how to code. I learned how to 3D model. I learned how to animate. I learned how to do sound design. All that shit. I hated all of it. Didn't do anything of it. Like, I have 2 master's degrees. I have a master's degree in organizational leadership, and I just picked that because I had the most syllables. I'm not kidding. Because like I had video games on my resume.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You should. That's good.
I've worked that into a bit before.
You picked the name of your. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like I went to college for game design, and I realized I had like people game design, but they on your resume they just see video games. They're like, oh, video games, right? And it's really fucking hard to make games. Like the best way I can describe it is you might like cake, but like imagine having to make it from scratch every time you want to eat it or something. Like, like that's, you might not like that part of it. It's like that with video games. Like just to make somebody walk in a straight line takes so much coding. It's crazy. But yeah, so my first master's degree, my job paid for it because they did tuition reimbursement, my old office job I had. And I was going through like what different MBAs they had, and at the time I was planning on moving up in the corporate ladder. I was like, okay. So I saw organizational leadership and had leadership in it, and I was like, this sounds fancy. I had no idea what it was about. It just sounded good. So I fucking, it took me like a year and a half to get that. Did that, and then I found out I only needed like, I think 7 more classes to get my second MBA in marketing, because they were pretty close to each other. So I got my second MBA in marketing management, which I think I'm good at marketing myself and other comics, you know. But like I wouldn't be able to tell you like the like words of like, you know, like the official like whatever. Like if you put me in a fucking room with people talking about actual marketing, I wouldn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm just like, no, post at 5 o'clock and use these hashtags. Like that's it. But yeah, I went to college and I'm just a fucking clown.
No, I think Rob is super smart.
Thank you.
And he's always, ever since I've known him, which has been like 5 years now, he's been very he's like, it's almost like you're predicting stocks. Like I think you always know which way things are turning.
I'm so close. Keep talking.
Stop. And I definitely look at him as a, mentor and.
I think
as he's pulling.
All jokes. Sorry, I'm a mentor. As I'm trying to
clink, 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 clink. As all brilliant people are, by the way, we're both alcoholics.
Yay! Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, the first night I drank when my son came home, it felt so weird because I'm like drinking. I'm not doing shots or anything, but like having a couple beers, I'm like I still have to look after this human.
Right.
And I felt like I felt guilty almost. I was like talking to my mom about it, and she was like, "You don't think your dad ever like got hammered with you when you were a baby?" I was like, "Good point."
Yeah.
But Britt, you know, she's been cool about it too. Like I'm just like, it's just I like to have a few beers at the end of the night. Like I'm not getting fucking smashed, but
No, you're not
at the first
blacking out.
time, like when he was home for like several days, which I mean, not to sound like a piece of shit, but like I was in the habit where I was pretty much drinking every night, like not getting hammered, but like I'd have 3 beers. 4 beers, whatever. Just
As
hanging
most
out.
Americans do.
Right, just hanging out at the end of the night. And then when my son came, I was like, all right, I'm gonna cut that out. And the first 4 nights, I didn't like drink at all. I just hung out with him, just fed him, changed him, all that. And then like, you know, like we got to like a week. He's 2 weeks old now, and I was like, I'm gonna go get a 6-pack. Is that okay? My wife was like, yeah, go for it. And I got a 6-pack, and you know, I was just chilling. I'd feed him, and then I'd put him down, and I'd have a beer, and I was like, oh, this is just. I just have to be responsible. Yeah, the days of me, like, I used to, like, really black out. Like, I was really bad.
Tell about that New Year's Eve time.
Which New Year's Eve?
The one where you had a whole bottle of whiskey and you threw up on your floor and then you passed out there.
Oh, that wasn't New Year's Eve. That was just, like, a Tuesday.
I thought that was New Year's Eve or Christmas.
New Year's Eve or Christmas. Oh.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just a regular.
There was one time where I was down my... There's been a couple of times where I've done that. That's why I'm confused. There's been a couple... one time I was in my basement and I was doing a TikTok live stream. And I was doing shots every time we hit a certain amount of viewers. And I was like, guys, I had a whole bottle of whiskey. And I was like, guys... I was like, once we hit this, I'm going to do another shot. And like, they kept doing it and it kept going up and going up. And I was like, and if you guys send a balloon, I'll do 2 shots. And I was like, they're sending gifts. And I was so hammered. I was like, I'm making a shit ton of money. This is awesome. But I didn't realize the fucking conversion rate on TikTok is so garbage. It's like a balloon is like 200 coins, but that translates to like 20 cents. So I fucking almost killed myself and made like $8. I almost fucking died. I drank a whole bottle of whiskey. The last thing I remember the comments being like, no way, he's almost done the bottle. And then I woke up on my floor upstairs in the kitchen covered in vomit, my own vomit. And my sister, who was living with us at the time, she walked in. She was like, are you okay? And it was like, she like moved out for a moment, but then moved back in. And I just looked up and I said, hey, welcome back. And I laid back in my vomit. And my mom was like, she found the bottle of whiskey next to me because I guess I brought it up with me. And she's like, did you drink that entire fucking bottle? And I was like, yeah. She was like, if I would have known you did that, I would have taken you to the hospital to get your stomach pumped. Like, it's insane you're alive right now.
Yeah.
I've had, the one time I was in Chicago, I did Zanies, and it was the most tickets I ever sold on the road, so I was celebrating. And
awesome.
and I was doing shots with the staff, and then we went to another bar. I did some shots with some fans. Like I was just like I felt like a rock star.
Yeah.
And then, like next thing I remember, I'm waking up to boom, 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 boom on my hotel door. I was staying with comic Joshua Ryan. He booked the hotel. He featured for me. I was like, yeah, come out, dude. It'll be fun. So I wake up. And I open the door, and Joshua Ryan is there, and he's pissed. And I'm like, yo, what's up, dude? And he goes, what's up? And I go, yeah, what's up? He goes, you locked me out of the hotel all night. And I was like, what? And I was like, you have a key. And he goes, I was like, oh, fuck. And I must have done the deadbolt on the fucking, and and he comes in.
It's like drinking till death, but safety first.
Right, yeah. So he comes in, and not only that, I knocked his fucking CPAP machine on the floor. I almost broke that. He was like, you better hope this isn't. He was so pissed.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy, and he got over it almost immediately, but he had every right to be mad. And I was like, when he first knocked on the door, I was like, yo, where you been? We meet up with a girl or something? And he's like, no, I fucking wish. You locked me out all night. And I was like, oh, fuck. I blacked out. And he's like, at first I was worried that you were in there, you choked on your own vomit and everything. Yeah. But I was more angry that I was locked out of the room. And I was like, and he said he's like tried to call the staff or whatever. And they were like, well, if he deadbolted it, there's nothing we can do. Like, I'm assuming they would have had to because I had they would have had to actually break the door to get,
Which may not have even woken you up.
Right, no. Well, so that was like another bad time, but those days are over. And by over, I mean, I did have one recently.
A brief hiatus.
A brief hiatus. Well, I've been telling people I'm retired from shots, which for the most part is true.
Oh, I always say that until I'm offered a free shot.
Yeah, well, I'm retired from shots until I get to Helium and Hank is bartending, and then they're like, you're so funny. Do you want a shot? I'm like, yes, thank you.
Please.
But I featured for Liam Cola all weekend. This was
pre your kid.
Yes, my son.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Oh no, those days.
Just want to clear that up.
No, those days are officially over now. I just can't we joked about drinking scotch or whiskey at this point, and I'm like, I don't even want to touch liquor right now with my son. Being a newborn.
Who I just met, by the way.
Yeah, he's adorable. But the one weekend I featured for Liam Cola and Jim was hosting. The last night, and this was when we had a big snowstorm. Did I tell you this story?
Yes, but they don't know it.
Okay.
Keep going.
We were gonna have a big snowstorm, and the last thing I remember, we were at the bar at Helium, and one of the bartenders went to Liam, and then I woke up in my bed, like it was like blacking, like literally like teleporting, and I just woke up to my wife being like, "You're in husband jail," and I was like, "Oh fuck!" So that was right before a blizzard. So my friend drove me to my house, somehow found out where I was passed out. He's on the phone with my wife, like trying to figure out which houses are. She's out front waving, like. Yeah. And then I had to shovel. I had to shovel my entire property, hungover and sick. I woke up sick and I was hungover. I was like, I deserve this. This is.
Will you? One of my I don't know why this little story makes me laugh so hard. Tell the story about your mom. You doing a show at Punchline. Were you headlining, featuring? And then it was New Year's Eve. No, you weren't headlining.
No, it was like just a New Year's Eve show that I was hosting, I think.
So that, and then tell about getting fucked up, and then the Uber home with your mom, and telling the guy. Remember what you said?
What did I say?
Give you an extra 20 if you fucking floor.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Your mom's like, Ree!
Oh yeah. So
that's my favorite. Do that one.
You like that story?
Yes.
So so it was this past New Year's. Punchline asked me to like run their New Year's Eve show, and I was like, of course. And also, it was a great show. They had like a whole buffet in the green room. They had Dom Perignon, like champagne. It was fucking awesome.
That is awesome.
It was incredible.
Great club.
Haven't been invited back since, but must have drank too much. I was like, can we get some more of this Dom Perignon? Can we get some more Dom Perignon? Yo, this Dom Perignon's mad fucking.
You're fucking shaking it.
Can we get more of this Dom Perignon, John?
Dom John?
Can we get more of this Dom John? Yo.
Philly Champagne Dom John?
Oh, shit, 2009. I think it's expired.
Too old, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, this is way too old. This fucking champagne's like what, like 19? But so anyway.
So you get fucked up on all the shit.
We get fucked up.
You're eating food.
We're eating food. I didn't get that trash because I wanted to make it home to Brit
and it's New Year's Eve.
In time for the ball to drop, right? So we're on the way home from Philly to the suburbs, and we're so close. I'm looking at the time when we're gonna get there. It's going back and forth. 11:59, midnight. 11:59, 11:58, 12:01. And I'm like, fuck. And I lean up to the guy. I go, hey man, I got $20 for you if you can get me home before the ball drops. And he goes, really? And I go, yeah. And he goes, and fucking takes off. And my mom's like, Bobby, tell him you're kidding. I'm like, I am not kidding, brother. My wife is at home waiting for me. Get me home. Ignore my mom. He's like, you got it.
And your mom's like this.
Yeah. So she's hanging on, right? And then he pulls up. I'm like, this is the house. This is the house.
Rob's
right?
mom is so skinny.
Right. She's she's literally like 105 pounds.
Literally the skinniest woman.
And she's had like 7 beers. So she's She's pretty much half her body is a Michelob at this point. And so we pull up out front of my house. I'm like, this is the one. I hop out. I'm like, thank you, brother. I give him the money. And then I run in. I even like, hey, she goes, Bobby, wait. I even help her get out of the car. I run in and I walk into the living room and it's 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. And I hug my wife and I kiss her.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, and she's like, you made it. I was like, I had to fucking pay the Uber driver. Like my mom comes in like, I'm gonna kill you. It was just, I was like, I have to make the ball drop because she was supposed to work that night. Because I originally asked her, I was like, hey, New Year's Eve, like punchline after the show. She was like, I'm working, don't worry about it. And I was like, okay, cool. And then she was like, I'm actually off. And I was like, okay, well, I'll try to make it home before the ball drops. But then my buddy Tommy Mitchell was in town and he did a guest spot.
Shout out Tommy.
Yeah, which ended up being a full spot because I think somebody dropped off. And he pulled up and I hadn't seen him in a while, so we were talking. The next thing I know, it's like 11:30 and I have to get home. I'm like, fuck, we got to go now. And my mom, when she starts drinking, she's like, what was your name? You have to have Bobby back. He loves this club. I'm like, Mom, shut the fuck up. No, I don't. Okay, like tell him. Like, I take you to Helium. You tell them that. But
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm just kidding. Everybody at Punchline's great.
Everybody's great. Please book us.
I'm just kidding. But no, it was an awesome fucking night. But yeah, it was just funny having the Uber driver fucking race us home for that.
It's one of my favorite, and I just love Rob when he told me that too. He was also like, I don't give a fuck about New Year's Eve, but when you're drunk, everything's important.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't care
I was like,
less.
New Year's Eve's fucking stupid. And then it was like 11:30 and I'm 14 beers deep and I'm like, I need to get home to my wife right now. I gotta watch the number go down home.
I have to be with her.
I gotta watch the number go down soon. Yeah. And then I went, but what's funny is then like 2 days later I got to Helium. They were like, how come you didn't do why didn't you do our New Year's Eve show? And I was like, you didn't ask me?
Right.
I was like, you guys have my email, you have my phone number.
Yeah.
They're like, huh? I was like, guys, you know how this works. What am
Yeah.
I gonna do? Can I please do your hey guys?
Yeah.
Like
Was
I don't.
someone headlining or was it showcase at Helium?
No, I don't. I have no idea.
Oh.
I just Punchline asked me
Well,
first.
that's
so I did
every
that.
show ever. They're like, well, why didn't you come? Why weren't you there?
Yeah.
It's like, because no one ever knows we wanted me there.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
But that's showbiz. That's why I
That's
just
showbiz, baby.
anytime I get sad, I just go, that's showbiz.
Yeah.
Just anything in life. Unless I spill my coffee, I'm like, that's showbiz. I dropped a bottle on my baby's face. Did I tell you about that?
Oh, what milk bottle?
The milk bottle. Not like from like I wasn't like woo, but
Yeah,
like
yeah. Catch
I was,
it.
Yeah, but I was feeding him, and like I stopped feeding him, right? And
Feeding? Are you feeding formula?
Yeah. Oh no. Britt pumps. So
And then
we
you put it in the thing.
Put it in the bottle and you feed him.
Okay.
And I'm feeding him out the bottle. I'm feeding him Britt's tit. I'm
Wait,
like, come here,
what's the
son.
difference between having from the tap versus
The tap. So babies.
We're talking about nipples.
Yeah. So nipples.
the
From what I
tap.
understand. So my son, when he first showed up, and he's 2 weeks old now, but like day one, he didn't really know how to latch onto the nipple. Mm-hmm. So Britt had to like pump. And at first, he showed up early, so she wasn't really producing milk at the time. So we had to get donor milk and feed him because formula, I mean, to each their own, but formula, it can make your baby super gassy.
I thought you were going to say gay.
No. I mean, yeah, but that's another, I'll get into that. But,
Formula can make your baby gay.
no, you're thinking of Tylenol or whatever. So Britt's friend Allison, she's an overproducer, which I didn't know was a thing. So she had a shit ton of breast milk. So like just in the freezer. So like the first 3 days, Britt wasn't producing as much as she wanted to for the baby. So she like drove like from where she lives like an hour and a half away, brought all this breast milk. It was really nice of her. But I forget where. You're talking about the tap versus the bottle. So
Right.
originally he was having trouble latching. But now he's good. But like really, it's no different. It's just more of a bonding thing for the mother. Mm-hmm. Like he's bonding with his mom when he's like breastfeeding, whereas like and then when I feed him, he's bonding with me. Mm-hmm. But it's like he doesn't know the difference between a bottle and a tit. Mm-hmm. So like I'll feed him the bottle, and if he's still hungry, he'll turn and try to try to get my boob, and I'm like, no, buddy, like the bottle's here. I gotta like. Mm-hmm. He's like trying to like eat his hand at the same time. Mm-hmm. I gotta like you gotta fucking move his hand. It's really like. It's cute, it's adorable, mm-hmm. but I don't think there's really no difference as long as they get the nutrients that they need,
Mm-hmm. Of course.
But yeah, he was just having trouble latching at first, but it's also the one thing I like about bottle feeding is how much they're eating, like 'cause you can see, but like with breastfeeding, I'm like, is he getting anything?
Right,
and Britt's
right.
like,
How do we
I
know?
think so. I'm like, okay, and then when he pops off, he's still hungry. So I'm like, obviously he didn't get as much as he should have. So then we put the bottle in him.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to dropping the bottle in his face.
Yeah.
I was feeding him, and he was like, probably like, he's 2 weeks old now, so he's probably like a week old at this point. And I was feeding him, and I'm totally sober, by the way. You know, I'm not trying to out myself here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm feeding him, and I pull the bottle out of his mouth. He finishes. I pull the bottle out to burp him, and as I do that, he swats the bottle, and it goes like probably just right here, just boink like that. And I saw him go, his face crunch up. I was like, oh my god. He went, wah! And then he didn't even. He's such a good boy. He didn't even cry. He literally just like was like, it was like he said, what the fuck?
Yeah. He's
I was like,
boy.
you're okay, and he just went, like that was it. And then I went on Reddit. I was like, fuck. I was like, he should like, does he have a concussion? And it was just, I went on like, I just Googled like, drop the bottle on, and then it's like immediately baby's face.
Yeah, I'm sure it happens.
And it was just me and a bunch of other panicked dads on like Reddit, like, is he okay?
Yeah.
And one of the funniest comments was like, imagine what it was like 100,000 years ago when our ancestors were dragging us through the jungle away from tigers and lions. You don't think we got bonked in the head a few times? And I was like, that actually
no, of course
makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Britt dropped her phone on him earlier. She was like taking a picture and it fell on him. He was just like boink, and he was like he didn't even cry. He was like, really again?
He's a very happy baby from what I've seen.
Yeah, he's the fucking best. People scared the fuck out of. People scared me with how they described what having a baby would be like. They're like, get your sleep while you can. It's gonna change your life. Like, oh, you played video games. Hope you had fun doing that and all that. And like, sure, when he gets older and he starts moving around, and I have to actually chase him around the house. Mm-hmm. But like right now, he literally like he cries when he needs to be changed or he's hungry, and then outside,
he's smart.
Yeah, and then outside of that, he either sleeps or he's just like he wants to be held. Like if he's awake, he just wants to be held. So I'll like hold him and we'll be playing The Witcher, and he's just like looking around. He's like, yeah, it's just he's awesome. It's like, I mean, it changed my life in multiple ways where, like, put a lot of things in perspective. Like what I thought mattered, like, you know, like whatever. Like 3 months ago, I'd see somebody on a show that I wanted to be on, and I'd be like, fuck that. Like, why am I not on that? That's bullshit. Like I had a lot of jealousy issues and everything.
They're not funny.
They're not funny. Fuck him. Like, why is he on that? Like I should be on that. Why did this booker not reach out to me? And ever since I had my son, it's just like this is all I care about, and everything else is a bonus. Like that's it. Like it's just like it truly changes who you are as a person. Like which I thought was bullshit. People are like, it's the best thing that ever happens to you. It's the most important thing. Like it changes how you look at life. And I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be angry. Me and my wife are gonna fight. Besides being tired, none of those things have happened. Like I'm more tired now, but not even like that bad. Me and my wife are really good at trading off. Like you know when he needs to sleep or whatever. But like.
Every American's always tired. Yeah. You know, it's like, but you get this gift.
Like I have more perspective on life. I have more anxiety, and I have more love, and that's it. Because like that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So now it's like but I mean it's awesome. It definitely changes your life. It changed what I thought mattered to me.
He smiled at me when I held him.
He doesn't do that much too, which is awesome. Like I caught him smiling a couple times, but you held him, and he was like, you're the one paying the bills. Oh, this is who he produces for.
He just humanized Judaism.
Yeah.
Oh.
My grandma says you're evil.
Am I the first Jew he's ever met?
I think so.
Wow, what a day. What a day. And he smiled.
He smiled. I gotta fix him.
Once he starts speaking English, you gotta learn. No, Romy bad.
No, Romy bad.
Bad.
No.
They run Wall Street.
They run Wall Street. Underground tunnels.
No, it was I was honored, and it was funny. I like brought this yo-yo because my dad gave it to me from a conference he went to.
Yeah.
And it lights up, and I was like, look how cool this is. And then Rob was like, I made a baby.
Yeah.
But check out this
yo-yo. Show off the yo-yo. You were really excited about the yo-yo. I felt bad. Nice.
You do it. You want to try?
This is going to get really embarrassing because you're going to learn how good I am at yo-yoing. What if I just... No. God, no. What if I just busted out a bunch of tricks?
Yeah, the dog.
I'm like, you want to see me walk the dog? I just fucking break it.
You throw it against the wall?
Yeah. All right, hang on.
All right, flick it. And it lights up. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm. It lights up. Isn't that... You like it? Is it cool? You want to be my friend still? This is the type of shit I would spend $15 for at recess, and my mom would be mad. She's like, "You spent $15 on a yo-yo?"
Bro, the Scholastic Book Fair, get the fuck out of here. Did you have that at your school?
Yeah, did I tell you about the one time my mom gave me like $30 for the book fair?
That's so much.
I know.
And especially, how much is that in your day, 1945?
Yeah, it was like fucking 1830 or something. So it was like, I think 3.2 million. I'm not gonna.
Rob's 6 years. Oh, what are you? 31.
I'm 31. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're 7 years older than me.
We're gonna talk about but anyway.
My boyfriend's 5 years older than me.
Oh really? Mm-hmm. Jeez, fucking, he's robbing the cradle, huh?
Pedophile.
When'd you guys start dating? When he
5 years ago.
when he was 18? Am I right? Yeah, I'm pretty.
You're
fucking,
really good at this.
Pretty fucking sick of yo-yoing. This is just like, you basically just fucking, you just gave a dog you gave a dog a bone. All right, I'm gonna put it that way. You give me Bud Light and a yo-yo, it's fucking over, dude. Bud Light and a yo-yo. I forgot what I was talking about. I literally don't remember where we were going with this.
It's the ultimate long con.
What was I talking about? I'm not kidding.
Scholastic Book Fair.
Oh, Scholastic Book Fair. So my mom gave me like money. I don't know if it was $30, but it was like more money than a child should have.
Yeah.
And instead of spending any money on the book fair, there was this kid, Kylie or Evans, and I still remember his name in elementary school, and he had this really cool like ruby, like very obviously costume jewelry ring. But I was like, that ring is so cool, and he was like, I know, right? And I was like, can I buy it off you? He was like, I don't want to sell it. And I was like, I have $30. And he was like, okay. And then my mom was like, what'd you get at the book fair? I was like, nothing. I have this ring. And she was so mad. Bought 0 books.
She wanted you to read so bad.
But even when she'd give me money for the book fair, I'd be like, she's like, what'd you get? I would have bought a yo-yo like this. Mm-hmm. I would have gotten fucking Captain Underpants. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't have read the comic. I would have just ripped out the mood ring that it came with. And I would get like posters of like race cars and shit, because like the book fair sold a bunch of shit.
Oh, it was all like tchotchkes.
Yeah,
you know, it wasn't always books.
What did you have the 100-book challenge at your school?
Oh, was that like reading Olympics, where you had to like read 100 books in like 100 days or something?
You read like 100 books, and then once you
all the virgins did that.
Yeah,
5th grade.
I was getting pussy, so no, it was like first grade. We had it in like first grade, but it was like small books, like like that or whatever. Yeah. But when you got to a certain level, the books started counting as chapters, because when you got to the big books, so it'd be like one chapter counted as a book.
Oh, okay.
And there was this one girl in my school who everybody was like, she's fucking lying. She didn't read that much, because she'd be like, I read 100 books last night, and they'd be like, you read 100 chapters? She was like, yeah, and she was the dumbest fucking person. Mm-hmm. But her parents were just like, because the whole thing was like, you have to get a parent to sign that you read it, and like most parents would be like, you didn't read that, but like her parents were like, sure, yeah, whatever. So she just got away with, like, not reading. I'm still mad about it.
Yeah.
Still fucking pissing me off.
31.
Sierra D'Angelo.
I can't wait. Sierra D'Angelo. Yo, Sierra D'Angelo, you're a lying bitch. You're lying. Did you read 100 chapters in 100 nights?
Her brother is actually married to one of my friends, so I should probably chill out. Tyler D'Angelo.
Sorry, Tyler.
I'm just name dropping people. I get 6 Bud Lights. I'm like, this person from elementary school's a bitch.
Dude, I go the same way. I'm so excited for when your baby gets like chubby, like baby fat. Can I play with him then too?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll be so excited when he can like do shit. Mm-hmm. Like when we can like have a basic conversation. That'll be so much fun.
Well, that's a while from now, though.
Well, I mean, so my friend Kayla, she has a 2-year-old, and he'll be like you can like be like high five, and he'll high five, and be like, you want to watch like Cars, and he's like, yeah, and then we watch like just like basic shit like that. But you have nephews. I have 5 nephews, and I only talk to one of them. My youngest nephew is about to be 14 in June. His name's Mason. Mm-hmm. My oldest nephew is 26, and
your nephew's 26.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there's a 16-year age gap between me and my youngest sister, January. So my parents had both my sisters when they were 18 and 19, or maybe 17 and 18. And then they thought they were done, and then in their 30s, I was a big surprise. And I was born when my sisters were 16. And
January was 16.
January 16, Jennifer was, I think, turning 18. Mm-hmm. And my sister January had a baby when I was 5 years old, so I was an uncle at 5, which would be funny because we'd be out at the mall, and my mom would be, or somebody would be like, "Oh, are they brothers?" And they'd be like, "That's his uncle."
Right.
So yeah, I was an uncle at 5, and then my sister kept popping him out, But she lost custody of all of them, like back to back to back to back. So I don't really talk to any of them. I mean, I one of them, like my oldest is 26. I think my second oldest now has to be at least 18 or 19.
This is your nephews.
Yes. So if they ever wanted to reach out to me, I'd be down to connect with them. Like my one but my one nephew, he doesn't talk to me because I didn't invite him to my wedding, so I think he was kind of upset about that. Which I mean, like I've Snapchatted him and been like, miss you, and he's like, miss you too, but like that's all as far
But
as
you
it's
don't
gone.
know him.
I do know him.
You do know
I
him.
grew up with them. I grew up with them so I grew up with all my
Right, 'cause
nephews.
you were younger, right?
Right, I grew
it's
up
hard
with-
to picture.
No, it's okay. I grew up with all my nephews for a long time. And then my sister made some bad choices in life, and they got taken away from her.
Right.
And my parents had to make the choice where it was either like we have to focus on raising our son, or we have to like bring all these kids in. And they just like they saw I wasn't like I was so used to being I was basically an only child because at the time I was like able I was like a conscious being. Like my sisters had moved out. They were like 20,
Right.
25.
Right.
So like I grew up like I had two sisters, but I was basically like I lived in a single child household where I was the only kid there.
Yes.
So I was so used to this, and then like my sister like moved in with like her kids or whatever, and like my parents saw like I wasn't used to this, so they kind of like they let my sister's husband's mother raise them. So she raised them, and that's whoever I think that's who they're with now. So
Right.
there's layers to this shit. But then my sister Jen had Mason, and she made better choices, so I have a relationship with him.
That's nice.
But my nephew, my oldest nephew is 26. Like we, when he like a few years ago, like we were at Bar 13. We had some beers together. Like
Nice.
it was like
shout out Bar 13,
shout out
bringing
Bar
families
13.
together.
Right. So like we had a brief connection for a minute, but I think he got upset because we didn't invite him to the wedding. But it was only because we didn't want other people invited to the wedding, and like we thought that they would be like if they invited him but not us. It was like there was like whole like politics to it, and
Yes.
like I tried explaining it to him, but he was just really upset by it, and I still feel bad about it. But I don't know. It is hopefully one day he'll want to start another relationship with me, but
Yeah.
it's hard, because I don't really talk to my sister January at all. So I feel like it's like, obviously I want to have a relationship with my nephews, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need about 4 more of these.
Who are you most excited to meet the baby?
You already met him. Aww.
That's nice.
Here's
No,
my gun.
Who's next on the list?
So we're taking him to the Philippines in September.
Wow.
And yeah, so my mother-in-law
I'm like, I guess we're doing the podcast from the Philippines.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. Oh, you haven't booked your flight yet.
Still at home. Philippine. I don't know a place in Philippines.
Yeah.
What's the city?
Ting Tang. I don't know. I'm trying to.
I thought that was real.
No, they speak Tagalog. I think
Well, I guess I'm
Tagalog.
gonna Duolingo Tatalik.
Yeah, Tagalog.
Tagalog.
But I know the language. The name of the language. I wish I knew the language. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
But no, he's coming to the Philippines like mid-September to end September. Mm-hmm. We'll batch some shit in August. It'll be fine. But
Are you going for the whole month?
pretty much like the end of September.
Wow.
Sorry, I just realized I didn't tell you about that. But
Okay, producer.
okay, yeah, you're gonna hate when I move to Austin.
Oh my God.
I'm like, Romy, I could really use a raise.
Gun. Dead. Shoot dead. Suicide. Broken forever heart.
I moved to Austin. I convinced you to move with me, and I'm like, I changed my mind. I go back. But
we both moved to Austin. We still don't get booked. I'm like, we should have stayed.
we should have stayed.
Yeah.
At least there was less homeless people where we were at.
They're like, oh, you don't roast? They're like, you're done.
Yeah.
You're
See ya.
cooked. No trans jokes? See ya.
Oh my God, I did a show.
I know.
And yeah, I told you about that. But anyway, I digress.
We love Austin.
We love Austin. We love Austin.
I've never been there.
It's one of the greatest cities.
One of the best.
One of the greatest cities. There's Joe Rogan, my closest friend. He.
If you could have any male body, what would it be? Like, do people want to look like women? I feel like want to look like they want to look like Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
They want to look like Kendall Jenner,
Any
which I've
male
been called
body.
most people have commented that she's my twin flame.
Any male body.
Right.
Sorry, I just ignored what you said because obviously it's not true.
Just
but,
letting that, yeah.
Well, first we were talking about something. Fuck. What was I? I was gonna give my opinion on something.
Sorry. It was Austin. Oh, Philippines.
Philippines. Yeah. So my wife is really excited for him to meet my mother-in-law's side of the family because they're all in the Philippines.
Right.
And I'm excited for him to meet them. So
Have you been to the Philippines before?
No. So I'm really excited. My plan is to get absolutely hammered there and kind of let them hang out. They're all gonna want to like be like, oh, the baby. So I'm just gonna treat it as like I think I'm just gonna get hammered with my wife's cousins and shit.
What's the Bud Light of the Philippines?
Apparently.
Bet you never thought you'd have that question
Yeah.
asked.
Apparently they have like there's beer everywhere there or something.
I bet
like,
it
or
is.
like they like they'll like you ask for a soda and they're like we have water and beer or like shit like that.
You're gonna
like,
be great. You're gonna flourish. Pretty
so-
white boy like
yeah.
you.
But apparently in the Philippines, a white guy with tattoos means he's been in prison. Like, yeah, it's like because when I started dating my wife, I had 2 tattoos, and my mother-in-law was like, his skin's dirty. His skin's dirty, and she was like, Mom, it's different out here. And then like, I kept getting more and more tattoos, and she was like, you have another? Why you have another? And then she would like, and then eventually like I was, we got married, and she fucking quit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's right.
Well, my boyfriend has tattoos.
Yeah.
And I'm Jewish, obviously. And that's a big thing too.
Is that like so is it so when you're Jewish, I mean is it like there's
So you're like, how many banks do you own? And where do you put all the money? And if you're Jewish, like, does they all have bad hair?
But that's so
And are they all in it for money? And is it
so like why wouldn't you get a tattoo when you have all that space on your nose?
right.
No. But you have all this money, why wouldn't you get tattoos?
Why would you hate swastikas? They're like cute origami.
Right. So why wouldn't you? I used to have a joke where I was like, I feel like there'd be a lot less hate in the world if the swastika wasn't so easy to draw. I was like, imagine if Hitler chose the Mona Lisa as like his hate symbol.
Right.
That wouldn't be on as many fucking bathroom walls. And if you fucking saw it, you'd be like, man, this guy really hates Jews. He fucking took this time.
Yeah.
That joke never really worked.
Yeah. It didn't hear and it won't out there, but sure.
Fuck. Oh, I was gonna say, is it like depending on how like strict you are with your religion, or is it just like how like so you're Jewish, but like how like involved in the religion are you? Like, are you
not that involved? Not
okay?
that involved. I mean,
but if you got a tattoo, are you
I would
do you
never
not
personally get a
do you not
tattoo.
want to get a tattoo because of your religion or?
No, it's not that. I wouldn't get a tattoo because I have like super sensitive skin and I don't know what I'd get.
Okay.
Like it's not even like, you know what I mean?
Would your mom be mad if you got a tattoo? Is she like super like?
Yeah,
strict?
I
Yeah.
think she would. I also think tattoos are very manly.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I would get one. Like what would I get?
Yeah, I think it just depends on like the
Still
place.
at home on my thigh.
Yeah, still at home. It depends on the place, I guess. Like,
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I like tattooed girls. Like my wife, I convinced her to get a lot of tattoos because
Yeah.
I was like,
Was she a baddie?
Yeah, but she looks great with tattoos. I'm like,
Yeah. No, I didn't mean manly. I think on
no,
me
I'm
it
not.
would look-
I'm not saying that you think my wife is manly. I wasn't
No,
getting
she's
at
not
that.
at all. But I think it's to what you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like if you have like a flower on your ankle, like that's cute.
yeah.
The spine stuff.
Move your mic a little bit closer to you.
Oh, thank you. You just want me to deep throw this mic.
I do. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
That's why we're drinking.
Yeah.
No, I was just curious because like there's things with like like Christian. There's like diehard Christians who think like some people who still think homosexuality is a sin and shit like that. And it's like my mom isn't like that. Like we love Jim. I love Jim.
Obviously.
Shit like that. Like, but I was just curious like how how far like is it like a how involved in it are you? I guess.
No, I'm not that involved. I would say, and there's Israelis that have tattoos.
Yeah.
It's super Western. They're very like hippie-ish and chill, and they do Pride in Tel Aviv. Like everybody's just chilling out. I don't get one because I just have no desire.
Right.
And it's like money.
That makes sense.
And all my money's obviously at Gringotts Bank at Hogwarts.
It's tied up in banks.
It's tied up in banks.
Of course. Well, you own all of them, so that makes sense.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could tell you about your Schwab account in about 3 seconds.
You should do like one of those mentalists who are like
Is that my contact name for you in your phone?
The mentalist?
The mentalist?
Yeah. You know that one mentalist who's like, okay, I'm going to read your bank account. Just tell me, like, give me like I'm going to say number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, stop. 7,803. And he's like, what? That's exactly what I have in my bank account.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be funny if there's just like somebody like who actually knows that information. And they're like,
But you're going to the Philippines. It reminds me of you ever watched 90 Day Fiancé?
I've seen clips. I know you're talking about the Ed guy.
No, they take pretty white boys down to like wherever the woman is from, and I saw this one episode where this white guy does magic for his like wife's family, and they're like, "That's a black magic." So
I haven't seen that.
Don't do magic there.
Sorry, I've been too busy getting pussy to watch that show.
Sorry.
You have a boyfriend. I thought you got laid. Why are you watching 90 Day Fiancé? Can we watch 90? Can we watch? How about instead of 90 Day Fiancé, 90-second fucking orgasm? I don't know.
My boyfriend and I have a lot of sex.
That's great.
Thank you.
Great. What's that like? My wife keeps saying, "Oh, my vagina. I pushed out a kid." I'm like, right.
It's under construction.
But does your mouth hurt?
Right.
But what does
your mouth didn't push out a baby.
She's like, my vagina's sore. I'm like, but are your knees? How do your knees feel?
Rob, you can't say that.
She keeps going, it's not Father's Day yet. And I go, I have to wait till Father's Day?
Oh, yeah. When's Father's Day?
Fucking sometime in June. Oh, Mother's Day was yesterday. Fucking, boy, did that nuke my bank account because Brit's a mom for the first time. Bang. Had to fucking, do that.
I love had to.
Had to fucking.
Literally, you're betrothed.
Oh, it's literally my kid's job. I have to buy her fucking shit for him.
Right.
I bought her a Switch game. She wanted this. I gave her money, and then I bought her a Switch game. It's like this fitness boxing game. Mm-hmm. And I was like, she was like, I want this, and I'm like, this is gonna sit on her shelf. We're never gonna play it. And then we got home, and I played it for like an hour. And it's fucking awesome. I was like, Happy Mother's Day to me. I was fucking boxing this fucking AI robot. It was awesome. But then my mom, I got her cigarettes are so fucking expensive. It's like all my mom does is smoke. Mm-hmm. So I got her a carton of cigarettes. It was $105. Yeah. There goes that. And then it's like
a bunch of cartons.
Right. And then my mother-in-law Ellie, it's like I have to match that same level because she's my mother-in-law. So I got her $100 in gift cards. Yeah. So yesterday was I spent $400 yesterday. It was fucking brutal.
Oh my God.
And I don't. But I'm easy. Father's Day, I'm gonna be like, you don't have to spend a dime. Yeah. All right. Just give me a couch gripping Father's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I love couch gripping for a man.
I'm a dad.
I imagine when you come, it's like a video game. It's like level access.
Yeah. You have unlocked come.
Orgasm achieved.
You have unlocked sleep.
Baby 2 en route.
Yeah. New achievement unlocked. Snacks.
Snacks.
Yeah, snacks are next. The busting's great.
Yeah.
I
bet.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. My yeah. Do you go down on your boyfriend a lot?
I'm not going to answer that.
Why?
Because it's inappropriate. I have to respect him. We have a private
he's literally in the comments going, "Say it." Well, you have to respect him. Just be honest and say you don't want to talk about it, because no guy's ever like, "Hey, I didn't like how on that podcast you talked about how much you blow me." That really embarrassed my friends. Listen to this, and that was really embarrassing. No guy's ever fucking said that. Okay, so just be honest. Just say you don't want to talk about it. Don't throw your fucking boyfriend under the bus. Jesus. That's out of respect for him and his privacy. He doesn't give a fuck, I promise. He started dating you because he likes this podcast. I promise he doesn't care if you mention how much you blow him. You don't have to say it. I was just curious. I thought we were friends. It's all right. I thought you were one of the guys.
Let's explain how me and my boyfriend met.
Yeah.
Rob and I started this I started this podcast,
mm-hmm.
And then I was like, Rob, can you make it pretty?
Mm-hmm.
And Rob does. And a couple months in, I got a DM, and I had posted a clip of me doing a Love on the Spectrum bit. Crushed.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's how we started dating.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you never talked about Love on the Spectrum. You ever think about the butterfly effect?
I do think about the butterfly effect all the time. Yeah. Great movie, great ideology.
Really sad movie, Ashton Kutcher.
Terribly sad movie.
One of those movies that
fucks you up.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say I do like that. I don't think that movie's sad enough for me to be it's one of those movies I'll watch never again. I think there's two movies. You have movies where you'll think, I watched that, I'm never going to watch it again. Because I have two that come to mind. One is Requiem for a Dream. Mm-hmm. And the other one is $1 Million Baby.
Oh my God.
I watched $1 Million Baby because I never saw it, and I was like, oh, Clint Eastwood, a boxing movie. I like both of those things. And I was like,
Yeah.
Fuck that movie.
Your wife's like, why are you crying? You're like, just because equal pay and
oh my
it's
God.
hard.
Yeah, women have it so hard.
Women have it so hard.
Yeah.
What's my favorite movie? I don't know.
Or no, I didn't say favorite movie. I said, is there a movie that you've seen and you're like, I will never watch that again? Not because it's bad, but because it like fucked you up.
Well, The Butterfly Effect, that movie, I can't watch it again because it's so disturbing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to watch that shit. Like, there's stuff that you don't want to watch. And then I'm very, like, squeamish. So if anything in a movie that has, like, surgery, I can't watch that.
Okay.
Like when they're stitching.
Well, that's what me and my wife have been watching The Pit on HBO. And every time, it's a great show. I love all the, like, the drama and the shit that happens, like, in the conversation. You know what it's about, right?
The nurse show.
Nurses and doctors,
Yes,
like, working in a hospital. And, like, all the, like, the characters are great. But then when they're like, we have a trauma 3 coming in, they're like, he needs to have, like, I literally watch out the corner of my eye. Because I just can't, like, when my son was born, so I didn't look down there at all. And then, like, when he came out, they put him on Brit, and he was, like, still, like, bloody and gross. And it was, like, I couldn't help it. Like, it's supposed to be, like, like, oh, it's beautiful. I literally turned around and, like, covered my face. And her friend Kayla was there, and she, like, stepped in and was like, it's okay, it's okay. And they cut I was supposed to cut the umbilical cord, but Britt was, like, bleeding so much they had to, like, hurry up and get him, like, situated. They're like, you want to cut the cord? I was like, yeah. And then they came out, and he was like, here he is. And they're like, yeah, okay, cut, like, get him 1 second, yeah. They thought that they originally, so she didn't tear. She was a fucking rock star with giving birth. They thought that her cervix was bleeding at one point because she was bleeding so much. And, like, I saw them be like, happy birthday. They went from, like, happy birthday, it's like, here he is, to being like, I need this right now. Where's that nurse? And it was like, Britt's, like, falling asleep. And, like, I'm like, is this normal? Is this normal? And, like, Kayla, her friend, is like, it's okay. This is normal. And then, like, after, like, everything, she was like, none of that was fucking normal. I was scared, too.
I was freaking out.
I have to pee. Okay. I'm willing to keep going. I mean, we're at an hour 7.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do you want to keep going, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we can keep going. It's totally up to you.
I'm chilling, yeah.
Okay. You want to do, like...
I want to pee,
okay.
And I want to reset the audio and the camera just in case, because sometimes this overheats.
Okay.
And I want to give it a break for a second. So
okay.
We'll be back, I'm an editor.
How long do you pee?
Like this. We're back with the power of editing. I peed already.
Rob went pee. How'd it feel?
It was great.
Do you think you could ever pee as a woman?
Take
your time to think about that.
I've always wondered what it feels like to piss as a woman and come as a woman. Apparently.
Ooh, let's talk about that.
Yeah, apparently female orgasms feel way better.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I love it.
Yeah, I wish I could compare. Like, if you could be...
How does it feel like when you're having sex and you come? How does it feel as you Rob Stant? As a man, when semen comes out of your ginormous penis.
Well, yeah, so it takes a while because it's about 8 feet long. So for the first orgasm happens, and I have to wait for it to come out. I'm like, it'll be a second. It's gonna,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels like. I'm trying to think. It probably feels like, because I'm trying to, like. I remember the first time I, like, jacked off, and I was like, whoa, this is a thing. Mm-hmm. It feels kind of like a drug, like the first time. Maybe the first time I ever smoked, like, got high off weed, Mm-hmm. Like, it feels like that every time. It's like it never gets old, It's like sometimes you smoke weed, you're like, I don't know, or like you have a drink and you're like, oh, what was that? That's gross. Busting is like every time it's like the best version of anything every time.
Yeah.
By
yourself or with your person?
Preferably with a person.
Right. Big diff.
Yeah.
Going
by myself.
Into a warm vagina.
Yeah. By myself though, it depends on where. Like in the shower. Mm-hmm. I think it's way better in the shower. Mm-hmm. It's way better if I haven't done it in a while, like, sometimes I do it just because I'm bored. I'm like,
it's a release.
Yeah. I'm like stressed, or I'm procrastinating. Like, I'm like, oh, I need to edit this thing for Romy. And I'm like, or I could or I could go jack off.
Now I know when my clip's coming at midnight. I know where you've been.
Like,
oh, God,
I call you, I'm like, I'm not going to have your clips till tomorrow.
Yeah. Sometimes Rob will text me. He's like, I'm not going to have your clips till tomorrow. Now I know.
I'm like, hey, look, I'm really late on your clips. The new episode of Euphoria just came out, and boy, am I...
Did you watch the new season?
No, I haven't watched an episode of that show.
I've never seen that stupid show.
Sydney Sweeney, I don't get. Like, it's just, there's some women
Tell me why.
There's some women to me who are too attractive, where it's almost like beyond me being able to be attracted to them. Like people are like, oh, Gal Gadot, Sydney Sweeney. I'm like, it's almost like it doesn't register with me. It's like
Too perfect.
Yeah, it's like I like Selena Gomez. I also like I'm a very like
Selena Gomez now or Selena Gomez then?
both. Yeah.
Even with her lupus voice?
I don't. Well, every video I watch of her is on mute, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh my god, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. like guys watching women's videos on mute.
Yeah.
So when Hillary Clinton's giving her,
Well, I don't even know if she's talking because I only watch it from the neck down.
right. You actually haven't seen Selena Gomez in 15 years.
I couldn't tell you what color her eyes are, what her
No.
face looks like.
Yeah.
No, it's just I'm a big nostalgia guy, so it's like women who have become really beautiful since I was a kid, like growing up, like watching like TV, like Disney, like Ashley Tisdale, Selena Gomez, Vanessa
Oh, you like
Hudgens.
Ashley Tisdale?
Yeah, she's my favorite. I love her.
Really? I think her face is kind of jank. No.
No, she's beautiful and she's my angel.
Okay.
And get the fuck out. No,
I'm asking.
No, I'm just kidding. But like, I think she's like.
It's interesting that all your crushes come from Disney 2000s.
Yeah, but she's pretty, and like I think there's women like Sydney Sweeney who are just like obnoxiously hot. It's like we get it.
Right.
Like, that's what I mean. Like Gal Gadot, it's like we get it.
What about her voice? Does Sydney Sweeney's voice annoy you?
Again, haven't heard it.
Haven't heard it.
No.
I've asked multiple men, like guy friends of mine. I'm like, but doesn't? And they're like,
That American Eagle.
Don't even hear
that
it.
American Eagle ad. Her voice. My jeans are blue.
And like, Scooter Braun.
My jeans are blue. It's like, come on. I don't know. It just. I don't find, like, she doesn't do anything. Not that I don't find her attractive. I can admit, I can see that she's attractive.
Mm-hmm.
She just doesn't do anything for me. Mm-hmm. I've never jacked off to Sydney Sweeney. I've never jacked off to Gal Gadot.
Well, there's 3 categories of women.
Yeah.
There's goth baddie.
I love that.
There's
Big fan.
blonde tits, gorgeous.
Depending on who.
Right.
I put Ashley Tisdale on that.
And then there's tall European modelly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a
Like Emma Stone, maybe? She's not European, but like Emma Stone is another woman who I would
tall,
put.
like who's like a tall trying to think of like who. And then there's like
Try to keep them like more closer to you.
I am.
I know, it's just
It's like at my
you're
lip.
Like, tall.
Rob's so
You get a couple drinks in you.
Rob's
You're like,
I know. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. I'm like, what do you think about this?
I know.
Sorry.
No, but you're saying European.
There's categories of women. There's goth baddie,
Right.
tall European, kind of like, oh, their hair is not a particular color.
Right.
Then there's like perfection, which is like people have paid money for the face to be symmetrical, like Kylie Jenner.
Yeah. Well, that's
What do you think of Kylie Jenner?
Again, doesn't do anything for me because she's just like, well, she like for me, like celebrities for me, for them to be attractive, they had to have been in something where I had any level of interest in. Like I love all of Emma Stone's movies, so therefore
Emma Stone, not Emma Watson.
Super Bad, Easy A,
Yes.
yeah. Like I have to be able to like relate them to something else I enjoyed. Like if I see us like maybe that's part of it because like I
Sydney Sweeney's not been anything you fucking liked.
right. So I don't put that level of attractiveness to her, but like. I loved, like, as a kid, like, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Like, it was one of my favorite shows to watch when I got home. So maybe I associate that level of attractiveness with the joy. Wow, we're getting pretty deep into my mind here. But
Well, it was interesting that all your celebrity crushes were from that era.
Right, yeah.
But that's when you maybe were going through puberty.
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't
that's
know because I was
probably
being
it.
born during that era.
That's true. Yeah, you were born post 9/11. Let's talk about that.
Do you know my
Let's stop
celebrity?
talking about let's stop talking about who gives me boners and start talking about how you don't have a memory of 9/11 because that blows my fucking mind.
Jake Lipinski once asked me at Friendly Lunch, which is a bar you can smoke and shoot people at. He said to me, what year were you born? I said I was born November 30th, 2001. And he went, I could never be a true friend of yours because I can't be friends with people post 9/11.
Wow.
And I was like, interesting. And then I did his show.
Wow. That's
Haven't done it since.
It's crazy. So you weren't around for 9/11. Would you have your first memory of when you learned about 9/11?
In school, we would have the September 11th would come around, and you had to basically bow your head and be silent for like a minute.
Fair enough. Yeah. Why did your people do that?
I don't know. Listen, maybe they were Sephardic. You know what kind of guy I like? Celebrity.
I'm listening.
I like it when they're like not perfectly symmetrical. I need something like they've got a weird eye, they've got big ears, they've got a color hair. I like that.
Give me an example.
I can tell you exactly. Well, I'll tell you who my celebrity crush is, but
Okay.
you're gonna laugh.
Mine are all Disney babes.
Yeah, yours are all like. Now they're all like. This is my celebrity crush, which people
Just a picture of me. You just go Rob Stant JPEG.
Rob Stant Young.
Rob Stant Young.
Wait, I need to
That
find.
hurts. Ow.
I'm kidding.
Ouch.
This is mine. You're gonna laugh.
Okay.
You're gonna be.
Let me see. I have no idea who that is.
Tennis player.
Who's tennis player?
He's the #1 tennis player in the world.
Okay, and he's unsymmetrical or some shit.
He's not
You just showed me a picture of a model. Yeah, like my guy's like I don't know, a little unsymmetrical. He's just literally like
He's
fucking
tall. Well, first of all, my celebrity crush is my boyfriend.
right. Of
I
course,
love my
you have to get that out of the way. My celebrity crush is my wife.
Yeah.
All right, now that we're done, now that we got that out of the way.
Am I right?
Now that
Am I right?
now that we got that out of the way. Now that we've finished our obligations.
Yeah.
Now that the contract has been finished.
The woman you've just impregnated.
Right. Yeah.
Who gave you your beautiful son?
Well, she wasn't in High School Musical, so who gives a fuck? But I'm like, babe, dress up as Sharpay. She's like, why don't you like? Well, can't I?
Fabulous.
I'm like, oh yeah. See?
But
I'm like, call me Zach.
fuck.
Call me Cody.
One of those guys.
Chase me down the hall.
Yeah. Open my locker,
Yeah.
babe. One of those guys. I think I saw like a news headline. He had like a home intruder. And
Yeah, he tackled him.
Held him at fucking gunpoint.
Did he? Oh, I saw he
Swear on
tackled
my
him.
life, I saw that.
That's badass.
That's fucking awesome.
That's what my homie Zach or Cody would do.
Yeah.
One of them. It was one of them, right?
Yeah, you want this fucking sweet life?
Yeah. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed your sweet life because it's over. Has it been a sweet life? Not anymore. There's got to have been a million lines running
You're
through
gonna
his
be
head.
tipped in over right now.
Oh my god. You're about Tisdale. I don't know.
Welcome to Disney World.
Yeah.
Boom. Papa. Yeah, you go.
I'm Zach and Cody, and you're watching Disney Channel. He's both of them.
He uses his blood to draw the thing.
Yeah. Do you ever see the Vine? There was, I think one of them, they have a real name. I can't remember their fucking name. But Zach or Cody, whoever, they had their nudes leaked. And there was a Vine when Vine was a thing. This is before your time. But there was a Vine where somebody saw him and they went, whatever his name was, they go, oh, it's so-and-so. And he went, hey. And they went, clothed? And he went, very funny.
The boys were naked?
The one guy, he was naked.
One of the twins.
His nudes leaked, yeah. He was an adult.
Nice.
But
I wouldn't say nice.
No, yeah, his nudes leaked, and then somebody saw him at like a carnival, and they went, it's so and so, and he went, hey, and they went, clothed, and he went, very funny. You know they were.
Did he have a big penis?
I think he had a pretty good hog. I don't know. I didn't look it up. If I'm being honest. You want to look it up?
No, I'm just.
You want fucking Google.
You edit out the phone. It looks like I'm touching myself.
Yeah. Zach and Cody, I just blur your lower half. You're like the whole time. I'm just gonna start fucking censoring certain words you say. We're like, oh beep.
You should start doing the voiceover for my podcast. Hi guys. Like
Yeah.
it's like I'm talking, but it's your voice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, the one you did. There was one clip I posted where you were talking where I made the subtitles a different language. I think it was like Chinese or something. Mm-hmm. And I went on Google
Classic Romy clip.
I know, classic Romy clip where you were talking fake Chinese.
Yeah.
And I made the subtitles. I was praying that somebody would find this Easter egg. The subtitles I made, please help me. Romy has trapped me. I'm her editor. I need help. Like those were the actual subtitles. So if anybody who actually speaks Chinese sees that, it was literally like, please help me. I am trapped.
So fucking funny. That's why I pay you the big bucks, Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's fucking funny. I met Rob when I was 19 at Raven Lounge.
As most women do.
Yeah.
As most of them do. You're a couple years older than what I'm used to, but that's okay.
I met Rob when I was 19. I know I can picture this like it was yesterday.
You kept fake flirting with me, which confused me a lot.
That's not true at all.
You absolutely did.
Well,
Fuck
'cause
you.
It was funny.
It was funny, but I was like, I don't know. I was like, oh geez, I don't know if I gotta break this girl's heart.
I had 10 boyfriends
I was like,
at the
Jim, I
time.
gotta break this girl's heart. I was like, Jim, have you told her that I gotta break her heart? Does
I
she?
have 5 international boyfriends and 4
I know.
4 domestic. You're out of
Yeah.
your mind.
I know. Anyway,
Anyways.
I ruined your story.
No. It's okay. So I was at the Raven Lounge, and I knew Jim, and Jim was like, meet Rob, and I was like, okay, classic comic, like, you know what I mean? And then I went up, and I did my set. I remember I was wearing a green shirt with buttons.
Oh my God, you remember what you were wearing when you met me? Oh my God, you're so gay.
No, I'm not. And then I remember...
Okay, in love.
Yeah.
I remember
obsessed?
it was 58 degrees out, and I was wearing a green shirt, and you had the cutest button up.
And then I remember I had a good set, Obvi. Obvi.
Yeah, of course. You always did well in that room. I never did well.
Well, I was just starting.
Oh, yeah.
I had no material, but which I still don't. But I remember you took a picture of me and you put it on your story, and you probably had like 60K followers at the time, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, he's obsessed.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you remember that night at all?
I do. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
a lot of
Tell
Raven,
them how good I was.
a lot of Raven is a blur, but I mean,
fair enough.
you've done well in that room. I've had okay sets in there, but like.
I've seen you do well in there.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
once.
Once. That room's fun for roast battles. Your roast battles have always been fucking great. You had I don't know if I ever brought it up, but you had one roast battle about a comedian, and I'm not going to say who it was, but you said so and so likes to travel, which is great because their legs are united. Which is great for them because they're like, yeah, you're a really good fucking roaster.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was great.
Yo,
but
clip that.
There was a lot of really good, but your sets were always good in there too. But your roasts were really.
Well, my
fucking
crowd
fun.
work. I was roasting the crowd.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if I didn't get pushed to do roasting, if my material would be different now.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I don't know. Maybe you got used to being good at roasting, so you're like, okay, bitch, in the front row.
Yeah.
I'm just
But
kidding.
you know what? No.
But you're
right.
you're good.
But they like it though.
Right, but you're a good writer, and you should focus more on writing because it feels like almost like a waste. Like your Tinder joke, where it's like, hey, do you like what was it?
Bread.
Do you like bread? And it was like, what was it? Like, do you want to blow me or something?
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But I think
I should.
Well, I think in general, material does well online more than crowd work. Unless you're like, now it's like I see like so many comedians who are like multi-millionaires where they can afford to film out, like fly a professional film crew out with them to have 6 different, like have a camera on
behind them, beside them,
right? So it's unless you have like you can tell unless the production quality is incredible, where it's like, oh, you have that tattoo, and they literally get like a close up on their tattoo or like whatever. Like there's so many comedians where it's like they have the shot on the crowd and a shot on them, and a shot on people laughing at them, talking about them, and all this shit. Those clips always do well, but like for me, it's like my crowd work clips have always done exponentially worse than my material. And you're a really good writer.
You're a great joke writer.
Thanks. But you're a good writer too. You should focus more on that. Not that you're not good at your crowd work is amazing, but I think at least for the algorithm, jokes always work better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. But then I think about burning jokes.
Yeah, but that's a problem you don't have to worry about until you start moving tickets. No offense.
No, you're right.
Once you start, and that's a good problem to have. Once you have people who start to come out to see you, then you have that problem.
Yeah.
Worry about that's a great problem to have, and worry about that when the time comes. Because for me, it came, but it was like very small. Like I mean, like I'm moving like maybe like 30 to 80 tickets a show.
Yeah.
Like if I go on the road, like trying to headline myself.
Yeah.
And even when I've done that, there are people who are like, you didn't do the misgender joke. And I'm like, you saw it. And she was like, yeah, but I wanted my boyfriend to see it. So it's like, it doesn't matter.
That's a good point.
If you have like my rule of thumb is keep it 70% new, 30% the hits.
Yeah.
You know, just try to, and when you post your good material, it's going to motivate you more to write more. Because you're going to be like, okay, I put that out. Now I want to write more shit. And it worked for me. Like I put out a bunch of, like recently I put out some pregnancy jokes about Britt because, you know, she's not pregnant anymore. And even at the time, I was thinking about being like, I can still use them because I could be like, when my wife was pregnant, you know, you can still tie it in.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, all right, I posted that. Now I need to write something better.
Yeah.
Like for every joke I post, I want to write 2 more that are better, you know?
That's a great ethic.
You're writing, do you like when you write, do you like, is it more like something comes to your mind and you put it in your note or you put it like in your phone as a note and then you like try to work it out on stage, or do you sit down and you force it out like on a notebook?
No, I'll just live life, say something, because I'm busy. I travel,
Yeah.
I talk to family, I talk to friends. I'll write it down, and then I try to do the setup. Like usually
Yeah.
I'll say the funny thing, the punch, and then I try to figure it out in a joke.
That's a good way to do it.
But I don't
And-
go to mics that much. I mean, are you going to mics?
No, I don't. I haven't been to a mic in fucking forever.
No, me neither.
I just.
I get no authentic feedback from them. I'd rather get it from a show.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, if you're doing a show, if you're doing like 10 minutes, throw 3 minutes in new.
Oh yes,
And
no, of course.
I'm always honest with the crowd. I'm like, hey guys, like I got some new jokes. It's cool if I try them. And they're excited. They're like, yeah. Like, and then it's like, because they know you're doing like, like doing jokes. And I'm like, these are new. And then I try them. And if they bomb, I'm like, well, I told you. And then that gets a laugh or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm always honest with the crowd. I'm like, this is new. I'm trying it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, I warned you. And they're more excited. Like my new jokes have worked so much better because they're more excited to hear that. Where like they're like, oh, that was his old stuff. Let's hear the new stuff.
Yeah.
But I'd be curious to see if you just spent like a month and you dedicated 10 minutes a day sitting down,
Right.
just 10 minutes. Just set a timer for 10 minutes. Just don't even think about writing a joke. Just journal. Just be like, today this is what happened, or like this is weird because this happened. Like you would probably have a lot more. You would write so many more jokes than you think you would write. Like
Let's see what's in my docs right now. Let's
Okay.
see what I've written down.
I can tell you my most recent joke I wrote.
Do it.
I'll tell you after you go into your docs.
No, yours is gonna be better than mine.
Okay, well, I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you. Well, you tell yours first.
Oh my god. Let me see. Oh, these are awful. Oh my god.
Can I read them?
Mine?
Yeah, can I read them?
No, it's so bad.
Oh, come on.
It's so bad.
Romy, people want to hear this. Just I'm gonna be mine. Mine isn't good.
I hate so many. I hate so many people I don't know. That's what I've written. Bra poetry. I
Bra
sat next to a
poetry.
woman on the train. I said, she said, what do you do for work? I said, I'm a comedian. She went, that's so cool. I said, what do you do? She went, bra poetry.
Okay, well, so you have all these like.
I got to write them out.
You have to sit down and like write about it. Nothing like unless you're fucking Louis C.K. He'll have a thing and go on stage and work it out.
Yeah.
For me, can I tell you? Can I give you an example?
Yes.
So me and my wife, we were at Best Buy yesterday, and we found this. We were just looking around, just like killing time, waiting for Olive Garden to pick up to pick up our Olive Garden order. And there's this thing called an owlet.
Owlet?
Owlet. It's OWLET.
Oh, owlet.
Owlet, and it's a sock that you put on your newborn. And they sold these at Best Buy, and it connects to an app that monitors their breathing and like their pulse, so it gives you peace of mind while they're sleeping. You can monitor, like
awesome.
an alarm will go off if if their pulse drops or something, right?
Yeah.
And it's $300.
Oh, wow.
And on top of that, I was talking to my wife. I was like, "Should we get it?" And she was like, "I heard it doesn't always work." And then immediately I was like, "That's got to be some sad reviews on Amazon." Like if it that means it failed for a bunch of parents. And I was like, and I was like, this might be funny. So I wrote a bit. I was like, there's a thing you can buy for your newborn called Owlet. It's a smart sock, and after you put it on your baby, you connect it to an app, and it monitors their pulse and breathing while they sleep. And this is me writing. I don't know if this is good. I just wrote it out in my notebook yesterday. And but it started as that, and I sat down and wrote it out. And I was going to get it for my son, but it was $300, so I got the cheaper alternative. It's a regular sock, and after you put it on, you connect with God and you say a prayer. I know why they call it an owlet. I saw the price, and I was like, ow, let God handle this.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like,
Or, ooh.
yeah, ooh, let God handle this. Also, another reason I didn't get it is because it has 600 one-star reviews on Amazon. And at first I was scared to read them because that means it did not work for 600 parents. But I read the reviews, and this is true. I read the reviews, and every single negative review was in Spanish because the app that the sock connects to doesn't work in Mexico. So I did some research, and it turns out the sock was invented by Donald Trump. And then I was, I think I'm the first comedian to ever try this on stage, but I want to do a Donald Trump impression where I'm like, this sock is going to save the lives of so many American babies. My next invention, it's a glove that increases the salary for men. But, like, that joke sucks, but I wrote it out.
Yeah.
It's not a good joke. Because you didn't laugh, and I'm going to kill myself after this.
No.
My phone is just, like, shit.
That's mine. That's
My phone is just shit that, like, I've thought about, and then I
Yeah.
took it to a notebook.
Yeah.
And 90% of it sucks, but, you think about it, like, you write...
Mine's 95.
Okay, but you write like, I'm like, shut up, I'm talking. The men are speaking,
Yeah.
but
I have you as a guest one time.
I know, I'm sorry. You've been so nice. But like, you think about if you write 5 jokes that suck, or like, you write 10 jokes, there's
Yeah.
a chance that 2 of them, there's just the law of probability or whatever. Like you write 10 jokes, one of them's got to be good.
Yeah.
So it's just consistency.
Definitely.
And I slack with it. I used to be like, when I first started, I wrote every single day, like it was like a like religiously, like I always stuck with it. But I've just been so like I've been, I guess, lazy, I don't know, but like I've also noticed on the other side of the spectrum where it's like when I don't try to force it out, it feels like the material I do focus on means more because it's like something that like stood out to me. I don't know.
I think I know I stopped roasting because I didn't want to be looked at that way. I don't want to be mean. I want to be funny.
Yeah.
And I was really good at roasting. I think we can both agree.
Yeah, you're fantastic.
And I just was like, I don't.
You should be writing for like people who do like Comedy Central roast and shit.
But I didn't want to do it. And also I was like 19.
Yeah.
And people were roasting me in my body.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is a nightmare.
Kind of weird, yeah.
No, but not even underage. It just was like, I can't take it.
Right.
I couldn't take it anymore.
Well, but
Tits,
writing.
boob. Like, I was like, stop.
Romy's a female. Ew. Am I right?
Yeah.
Romy's a Jew.
And it was too much for me.
But being a good writer for roasts shows that you are a good writer in general.
I hope so.
For you to be able to write about somebody means you can write about topics.
We did like so many roasts. I did everybody, and I roasted.
Yeah, your roasts are fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I want to see more material out of you. Like
Yes.
your crowd work is great. Like you're very good at what you do. I just think that you're leaving money on the table. If that makes sense.
No,
you know?
you're right. I gotta write more, and put that in.
And to get out of your comfort zone too, because
Yes.
like I was never a crowd work person, and then I wanted to try it because I wasn't good at it.
Yeah.
And then I tried it, and I'm okay at it. But like like whatever you're not like more comfortable with is what you should be focusing on.
Yes.
It's the only way
You're
you're gonna
100% right. I think it's also I get when I do like say I have 3 shows a week.
Yeah.
I get nervous. I just want to do the hits.
Of course.
Yeah. So it's hard.
But what I'm getting back to, if you're doing like 7 minutes, 5 minutes, play the hits.
Yes.
But if you're doing 15,
You're right.
if you're doing 12, at the very end, if you have a good set, play the hits. And at the very end, be like, hey guys, I have this new joke. Do you mind if I try it? And they're gonna be every time. I've never said that, and they are not
Right.
excited to hear it.
They fucking love it.
Because they're we're the first. I always say, I wrote this joke like the other day. You guys are the first to hear it. Do you want to hear it? And they're never gonna say no. They're always gonna be excited. So you think about, you have 3 shows a week, right? You're not hitting mics. You have a 30-second bit that best case scenario works, right? So that's a minute and a half. Over 4 weeks, that's like a new 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
You're right.
over the course of months, you build your hours. So
Yeah.
just sneak in a new joke every show. If you have over
So I'm saying
7
how
minutes.
smart he is.
Yeah. But it's just
Okay, math.
open mics fucking suck. Open
Suck.
mics are garbage, so you have to try new jokes. You can't be scared to do new jokes at a show. I see so many comedians who I love, and they have the same 15 minutes that they've had 7 years ago when I started. And it's a fantastic 15 minutes. But it's all they have. And they're never going to get to the point where they can do an hour because they're so comfortable with this 15. Right. And for me, it's like I always got so sick of my jokes, and there was so many comics who were like, yeah, but the audience has never heard them. And it's like, yeah, but if I'm not having fun, what's the point? So it's like, for me to have fun, I have to try new shit.
Point.
I have to try new shit, and that's the only way I can have fun. If it's like, for me, it's like 30% of my set has to be new at any point for me to have fun.
Yeah.
Unless
including crowd work?
I don't try to do crowd work. It's more of like something if I have to do it, like.
But you have an hour.
I do, yeah. But that came.
I have like 30.
But that
to
came,
give you a frame of reference.
But that came from trying new shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
No,
but like I only do crowd work if I feel like I need to. Like I posted a clip recently on my Instagram where I was doing a don't tell in Dallas, and I was doing great the entire crowd was really enjoying the show besides these two ladies in the front, and they were just staring at me the entire time, just like this, and I couldn't get out of my head. I was so distracted, so I had to address it. I was like, "You got what's up?" And then I started making fun of them, and then they loved the rest of the set.
Yeah.
So it's like I only do crowd work, if I feel like it needs to be addressed either for me or the audience, you know. Yeah. Like if there's somebody who won't shut the fuck up, you need to address it for the audience. Or if there's somebody who's bothering you personally, then you have to address it for you and kind of bring the audience in on it. You know. I
remember at Funniest, a guy was just talking in the front row. Oh, so
you
cool.
had it under your chin.
Oh,
I'm just trying to. I'm producing.
I'm buzzed,
I know
bro.
we're fucked up. It's okay. So
I believe I can fly.
Yeah, that guy.
I believe I can touch the Still at Home podcast.
Big fan of everything that guy did. Anyway, go ahead. R. Kelly.
Is that him?
You didn't know that's R. Kelly?
Really?
Yeah,
so
that's R.
Anything he did is okay. That's a great song.
That's a clip.
Are you for real right now?
That's R. Kelly. Are you fucking retarded?
A little.
Okay.
I believe I can.
You didn't know that's R. Kelly?
Is that not like Giselle? Is that not like Celine Dion?
No, that's R. Kelly. Now you're just clip farming.
No,
Wrap it up.
I'm not. I thought that it was like. Is he the one? Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away.
Now you're just doing R. Kelly and Celine Dion's voice. That's all you're doing. Just because you changed the voice doesn't mean it's not a rapist who sang it.
Who did he rape?
Well,
Rob gets his phone out.
Off the top of my head, I have it memorized. I'm glad you brought that up, Roman, because it's a really personal...
It's a tattoo, a new tattoo. You show your calf.
I'm like, a little closer. I'm like, you were so close, a little bit. Like
one day, instead of paying you, I'm just going like this.
I'm like, yay!
Yay! All I could send you is a video of me rubbing my footsies together, and you're like, wee!
Yay! It's like dangling keys in front of a toddler. I don't remember where we were going at. We were talking like too much about comedy, I feel like.
No, I know. No, comedy's like so hard.
It's like so hard,
It's literally so hard. If you weren't doing comedy, what would you do? If comedy didn't exist,
If comedy didn't exist, I would probably own a cleaning company, I think. Because I really like cleaning, and I learned this when I cleaned our office, which is really just a room where we had so much, like, just garbage, like, and, like, so much shit we weren't using, like a storage room, and I cleaned it out for the nursery. There's something very therapeutic about taking something that's a mess and making it, like...
Yeah,
I really like
satisfying.
It. Right, and I hated working in an office. I never had any satisfaction out of that job. But when I worked in retail, I worked merchandise, and part of my job was making sure the floor looked beautiful and the warehouse like looked beautiful, and like I was like constantly like making everything like presentable for the customer and things easy for the employees to find in the back. And I always like felt proud of like I took something that was shitty and made it this. But like with the office job I had, it doesn't matter how much money I made, like I just never felt that level of satisfaction. Like I like cleaning. I like being able to look at something and be like, I did that, you know?
See the change.
Yeah, see the change.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd be in an office job. Like, this is all the college I went through and everything. I fucking hate corporate environments. I'd rather fucking, like, bust my ass out and, like, just, like, literally, like, physical labor. I like so much more.
I couldn't see you in a suit sucking dick.
No, you should have seen me with my shirt tucked in before we met. Yeah.
At the job.
I used to have my shirt tucked in. I had a haircut. I had a belt. I had my little my lunchbox. I was like, like for me it was like when I first started working corporate, I was like when I worked retail, I was working weekends, and I had to work. It sucked.
This is pre-comedy.
Pre-comedy, when I worked at Best Buy, I worked every weekend. And at the time, the dream was, man, if I can just work a 9 to 5, because you work shitty hours in retail. You work 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., or you have to be at work 6 a.m. on a Sunday. And at the time, the dream was, if I could just work a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, that'd be awesome, because then I'm done. I have the rest of my, like, I get done at 5. I can hang out like the rest of the day, and then I have weekends off. I can go out. I can get drinks. I can hang out with my friends. Because my friends had weekends off at the time, and I would be like, I can't stay out late because I have to be up fucking 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. And then once I left retail, I got my first office job. It was 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday to Friday, and I was like, this is perfect. I get up early. I go to work. I get done early. Like, I get the rest of the day to fuck around, and I get weekends off. And then like, I realized that like I worked there, and there were people who had been working there for like 20 years, 15 years. I'd only been there for like a month, 2 months, and I noticed a trend where like they'd show up on Monday and they'd be miserable, and then Tuesday they'd be miserable, and then Wednesday they'd be like, hump day, and then Thursday they'd be like, almost Friday, and then Friday would come and they'd be like, it's Friday, and they're in a good mood.
Yeah.
And then the weekend would come, and then it would reset. Monday miserable, Tuesday, Wednesday hump day, Thursday almost Friday, and I realized like, oh, these people like are just
living for the weekend.
Miserable for 4 days out of the week, and there's 3 days of the week they're happy. And I was like, that's literally when like I felt like that's when I started doing comedy, because I was like, if I don't do something, this is the rest of my life. And then I think that night I did an open mic.
Yeah.
I was like, because I just like my one coworker had a calendar with like literally out of a movie. They had like a circle like at the end of the month where it was like Jamaica, and I was like, they're counting down the days of their life to get to a week of joy.
You should live every day, like
right, exactly. It's like there's a saying where it's like work like try to build a life you don't want a vacation from or something, and it's like
that's good.
Yeah, and it's like that I think that's why one of the reasons I started doing comedy, because I was like, I literally had like a moment where I was like, what do I want to do with my life? Like what could I do? Like, and I started thinking about what have I wanted to do since I was a kid. And then I was like, I always wanted to be a comedian. So then I started doing open mics. That was literally like the same week.
It's so crazy because you're so funny and such a good writer, and you're a good performer.
Thank you.
It's not like you're one of these people. Like, I know plenty of people who are like, and I know we both know them, like they're so funny when you talk to them.
Yeah.
It just doesn't translate on stage.
Well, that's how I started. So like I started like I had people at Best Buy. You always hear a story where it's like, oh, you should be a comedian or something. And like there was really one coworker who I would just all I did was bitch about other employees, and they were like oh like laughing.
Over.
Yeah, and I was like, they're like, you should be a comedian, and I was like, yeah, sure. And then like eventually I became one. But like when you first start writing, like before your first open mic, you're like, this is gonna be so funny, and then it doesn't work on stage. And I think that's just trial and error. Of course. But I think if you put enough time into it, anybody who's conversational, like I have my one friend Tyler is he's one of the funniest guys I know. But I convinced him to do like 2 open mics, and he was like up there like shaking. And he was trying to do one-liners, and I was like, brother, talk about the shit you give a fuck about, because that's what like you make me laugh off stage about, But some people are just I think if he put more time into it, he would be interested. But you have to want it, and I think he's more interested. He's like a film guy, so he's trying to write movies and shit. But and he's also content with his current job, so I don't think he really.
If you don't want it, don't push anyone to have it. Yeah, and it's so hard to get.
When you're starting out, it fucking sucks because you're a new fish. Like I used to sign up for one open mic in Philly. I used to sign up at 8 p.m. and I wouldn't go up till 2 a.m. And they'd give me 2 minutes. It was fucking brutal, and I would be the first person to sign up, and I'd be the last person to go up and do the least amount of time. And it would be me doing stand up in front of the bartender cleaning up, and the host like breaking down like the equipment as I'm doing my jokes. And
also, as 2 people who are anxious, I'd say it worsens the anxiety.
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
And then you're drinking.
Oh yeah.
To alleviate it. It's and I have such bad anxiety.
Me too.
It's hard.
I was talking to my doctor and my therapist about it, and I was like talking about my drinking, and I was like, well, the problem is I'm in an environment where my job is like drinking is encouraged. It's like, have a drink, have a drink. Free, have a drink. You don't want to do a shot? I haven't seen you in forever. Let's have a drink. Yeah. Like it's like you almost feel like an outcast if you don't. Oh shit, did it cut off? Hopefully it didn't end the video. It might have been audio the rest of the part of that, but oh well.
Okay. Well, this has been Is it still recording?
No, it's done. But the audio's good.
Okay. Should we end it?
Yeah, we should end it.
Okay, Still at Home podcast. This has been a beautiful episode with Rob Stant. Follow him on all platforms. Rob Stant Comedy
Yes.
on everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a very good friend of mine. He is my first guest. At 1,000 subscribers, he will be my next guest. And he's the only guest.
I'm the only guest.
And
I'm the only person allowed to be
thank you
back.
so much for being a guest.
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry the video cut out. I think the rest of the footage still be so 100%. The first hour we did is fine.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure when sometimes
That's
it overheats.
for you to produce, baby.
Oh yeah, it's my problem to worry about. But thank you for having me.
Of course.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Come back.
I would love to. Come back. I'm here.
999 subs, you're the next guest.
999 subs. I quit. All right. Thank you.
Okay. To all the homebodies, see you soon.
See ya.